It's peacock of clock time! Yay! Hello. I wanted to talk about a pretty deep subject. I would like to call it being in a funk. And the more I talk to people about what I was feeling, the more I realize that almost every single person has been in the funk at least one time in their lives. And then the more I talked to even more women, I realized that certain phases of your life you're going to have different kinds of being in a funk. One of them would be when you have young ones at home. And that's the one I mainly know about, so that's the one I'm mostly going to talk about. But basically, the last couple weeks, I've been in a funk. Occasionally, I'd have moments and it would be a day, and then things would get better, months would go by, everything would be fine. But this time I had it more. I had it longer, I had it more frequent. And sometimes it's hard to tell anybody about it because you feel bad for feeling the way you feel. And you don't want to burden anybody with that. And you don't want anybody to feel sorry for you. And so by telling somebody you don't want them to just stop everything and like help you out, it's not even that, because in a sense nobody can fully help you with it. For me, I was with young kids, and I know some people will think I'm crazy, not everybody is this way, but I was bored. My kids don't do anything. They're young enough that they're really not in sports, and I don't care to put them in sports at this age. Maybe as they get a little older. My oldest is in preschool, but only 2 times a week, and for a few hours. So other than that, we really didn't do much. And I try to be like, oh, let's go somewhere today, especially if it's nice. But when it's not nice, sometimes it's hard to just go somewhere, or you don't have the money to just go and do whatever you want to keep yourself sane. So I was bored. I was doing the same things as a young mom, you know, telling them no so many times, or telling them, please put your clothes on, or whatever it may be. I was saying the same thing multiple times. And then the time where I felt like I was in the zone and relaxing, they'd interrupt me. And I have dishes to do every day, I have laundry to do every day or every other day, vacuuming, keeping Emma from falling and hitting her head, keeping the boys from being okay to wrestling but not over wrestling, and just all sorts of things. And I hadn't seen anybody for a while. Besides talking to my husband, I'm talking to little children like almost all the time. And I was getting to the point where I didn't really want to go anywhere, even when we could, but I felt I should. And it was just like a mix of things, and you could even say it was borderline depression on some levels. I was just wanting to get back into working out, wanting to be better at reading instead of being on my phone all the time, wanting to be more positive. All of these things that I wanted to do and I kept failing at. I kept letting myself down, and so I kept beating myself up inside about all of this, along with just everything else. Now, the one thing about having young kids is that they can only take care of themselves so much, that I had to still be there enough that I wasn't more depressed, if you will. And from the outside, I looked totally fine to people. You know, I was, in a sense, I was fine. But it was starting whenever I would be alone. I felt alone and bored and lost myself. Still I haven't found myself, but I'm better, and I'm doing a few things to keep me more sane. Keeping busy is very helpful. Doing things that are uplifting to me. Talking about how I'm feeling, which is, I'm really good at talking to people, but sometimes when I feel like it's silly for me to feel this way, then I don't always talk about that with people. And I'm doing better, but sometimes it takes time, and you need to figure things out, and that's okay. It's okay to feel that way, and this will pass. And then when all my kids are gone in school, then I'll feel kind of a new kind of a loss that they're in school. So now this is another different type of boredom kind of stage. And then when they all leave home and go to college or get married or whatever, I'll have a different type of a loss or a funk. Always trying to relearn and find yourself, and I will change. I used to like some things and now I don't, and now I like other things that I never thought I would like, and sometimes it's just a new chapter that we just have to figure out. But I started talking to some people because it was physically starting to hurt. It was a very heavy feeling in my chest. Almost hard to breathe. And when I kept busy and I talked about it and realized that I was not alone, and that if I thought about good things, or maybe focused on one thing to accomplish versus thinking about everything that I've failed, made it easier, made it better. And some people struggle and they're a lot deeper, and they're semi-easy little things like that won't fix it. But more people go through these things than you think. And I wanted you to know that it's okay. And if you've never experienced it yet, that's okay too. You may never. But hopefully, we will get through it together, and it will get better. And I hope that we will try to put a smile on our face and not pretend like sometimes life is really hard. But find the people that you can talk to, and that it'll get better. And just think of one thing that you can work on. So I hope you have a beautiful day.